Have you ever wondered if love is just a mixture of fate, emotions, and luck? Many believe it is. But what if there's a deeper, psychological path? One that leads not to accidental romance, but to intentional, conscious connection. The wisdom of depth psychology, especially the teachings of Carl Jung, offers more than theories. It offers a roadmap, a path to becoming the kind of person who not only attracts love, but holds on to it with authenticity, clarity, and calm. Imagine a life where anxiety no longer paralyzes you, where self-doubt doesn't whisper in the dark corners of your mind. A life where you recognize your worth, speak your truth without manipulation, and walk through relationships with steady grace. That's the Jungian approach. Quiet strength, emotional awareness, and above all, a return to your true self. In this video, we'll uncover 10 powerful psychological principles that will help you attract the person you truly desire. Not through games or tricks, but through deep inner work and self-transformation. Let's begin. Secret 1. Cultivate inner peace. The foundation of any meaningful relationship begins within. You cannot build depth with another if you're at war with yourself. When you cultivate inner calm, when your identity is not shaken by external chaos, you become magnetic. You radiate safety, and people are drawn to those who feel like peace. Stress, failure, fear, they don't disappear. But instead of letting them consume you, you learn to respond with clarity. You become someone who creates harmony instead of seeking it, and that is irresistible. Through the lens of Carl Jung, this means connecting with your inner child, embracing your shadow and building a strong sense of self. You stop chasing love to fill a void and start becoming whole. So love has a place to land. Inner peace is the signal you send to the universe that you are ready, not desperate, but open, not needy, but grounded. Secret 2. Focus on self-improvement. Self-improvement isn't about perfection, it's about alignment. When you grow emotionally, spiritually, and intellectually, you become more confident. You begin to attract from a place of abundance rather than lack. Real transformation happens when you look in the mirror and say, I am willing to face my flaws. I am ready to meet my shadow. That's Jung's path, to integrate, not avoid, our inner complexities. True self-improvement is quiet. It's the gentle work of becoming emotionally intelligent, learning to communicate with honesty, developing empathy, and building resilience. When you do this, you don't just become better for someone else. You become whole for yourself, and that's what makes people feel safe around you. Secret 3. Live in the present moment. Love cannot grow in regret. It also cannot bloom in fantasy. It can only exist in one place, the present. When you're fully present, your energy is focused. You listen deeply. You see clearly. You speak sincerely. Imagine sitting across from someone you care about and giving them your complete attention. No phone, no distractions, just presence. That's what makes people feel seen. That's what builds real trust. Living in the now reduces anxiety. It frees you from past pain and future fear. It roots you in what is real. As the Stoics remind us, happiness comes from letting go of what we cannot control. And when you live like that, you don't just become more peaceful, you become more attractive. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to support this journey. Like this video, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to our channel, Psychology of Happiness. Your voice matters, and your presence fuels this community. Secret 4. Speak with compassion. The way you speak reveals the way you see. Compassionate communication isn't just about being polite. It's about truly listening, not just with your ears, but with your heart. Before you rush to judge or criticize someone, pause and ask yourself, is this person reflecting something I have yet to heal in myself? Jung believed that what irritates us in others is often a projection of our own shadow. This insight is a mirror. It calls us to take responsibility for how we relate. Compassion means stepping into someone else's world without trying to fix them. It means presence without pressure, understanding without control. When you speak with kindness and clarity, you build bridges. When you listen deeply, people open up. And in that sacred space, connection blooms. If you want to attract someone who values emotional intimacy, start by offering it. Be the safe space you long to find in others. Secret 5. Maintain personal integrity. Integrity is magnetic, not because it's flashy, but because it's rare. To be whole within yourself is to live by what you believe in, even when no one is watching. As Epictetus once said, if it's not true, don't say it. If it's not right, don't do it. Your lifestyle should match your values, not perfectly, but consistently. That's how trust is built. Don't just say you want love, live in a way that invites it. Be honest, even when it's uncomfortable. Be authentic, even when it's hard. The people who are meant for you will be drawn not to your perfection, but to your unwavering truth. Secret 6. Practice gratitude. Real attractiveness isn't about what you own. It's about what you radiate. And one of the most powerful frequencies you can emit is gratitude. Even in hardship, even in uncertainty, a grateful heart shines. Gratitude shifts your perspective from what's missing to what's already here. And that shift, it's everything. Gratitude says, I may not control everything, but I choose to see beauty where I can. It's the mark of someone emotionally mature, someone who inspires others simply by how they carry themselves. When you embrace gratitude, you stop chasing external validation. You begin attracting people who are drawn to your light, not your struggle. Secret 7. Embody humility. There's something deeply unappealing about arrogance, about people who constantly boast, compare, or dominate conversations. Now contrast that with humility, the quiet strength of someone who knows their worth and doesn't need to prove it. Humility isn't weakness, it's clarity, it's grace. It allows you to connect without ego, to speak without needing the last word, to shine without dimming others. People are magnetized by those who are confident yet grounded, wise yet open, successful yet sincere. When you live in humility, you invite genuine relationships built on respect, not performance. Let your presence speak louder than your pride. Let your heart be what others remember. Secret 8. Understand the dichotomy of control. Not everything is yours to hold. Not every outcome is yours to shape. One of the most powerful psychological principles, also embraced by the Stoics, is the dichotomy of control. Some things are up to us, and some things are not. You can control your actions, your mindset, your growth. But you can't control someone's opinion, their response, or their timing. And that's okay. When you stop trying to control the uncontrollable, you become peaceful. Your energy stops leaking into worry. You reclaim your power. If you express affection or interest and the other person doesn't reciprocate, you don't fall apart. You simply return to your center, knowing you've acted with honesty and courage. This mindset makes you magnetic because it radiates something rare, emotional independence. And that kind of grounded presence is deeply attractive. Secret 9. Embrace differences. You are not meant to be a copy, and neither is anyone else. Trying to mold someone into your idea of perfection isn't love, it's control. Real love celebrates difference. It's curious. It's open. It listens without judgment. When you allow others to be fully themselves, you give them space to trust you. And trust is the root of connection. Every soul carries a unique melody. If you try to change the song, you miss the beauty of the harmony. Embracing differences expands your perspective, deepens your compassion, and shows others that you are safe to be real with. Secret 10. Seek wisdom. The wisest people are rarely the loudest. They observe, they reflect, and they grow from everything. Wisdom is not just about knowing, it's about understanding. And understanding draws people in. People crave depth. They are drawn to minds that think, hearts that feel, and souls that strive. When you pursue wisdom, you no longer chase love. Love becomes a reflection of your inner world. You don't attract someone to complete you. You attract someone to walk beside you because you're already complete. Wisdom is knowing that love is not a game. It's not drama, chaos, or conquest. It's calm. It's presence. It's alignment. And here's the truth. You don't need to become someone else to be loved. You need to become yourself deeply, unapologetically, powerfully. The person you desire isn't looking for perfection. They're looking for authenticity, for resonance, for someone who's done the inner work and shines because of it. So start with you. Build peace. Speak with truth. Stay grateful. Stay humble. And let love come not because you chase it, but because you become the kind of person love naturally flows to. If you found wisdom in this journey, show some love back. Hit the like button, leave a comment with your reflections, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Psychology of Happiness. You never know who else needs to hear this. Share it forward.